In today's digital age, email has become an indispensable tool for communication. It's hard to imagine a world without it. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, emails are a constant presence in our lives. Whether it's a quick note to a colleague, a detailed report for a client, or a friendly message to a loved one, emails have revolutionized the way we connect with each other. We use it for work, for coordinating projects, sharing important documents, and keeping everyone in the loop. In the corporate world, emails are the backbone of communication, ensuring that teams stay aligned and informed. They help us manage our tasks, set up meetings, and even close deals. The efficiency and speed of email communication have made it an essential tool in the business landscape. For staying in touch with friends and family, emails offer a convenient way to share updates, photos, and stories. They bridge the gap between distances, allowing us to maintain relationships no matter where we are in the world. Whether it's a heartfelt message to a friend or a quick check-in with a family member, emails keep us connected in ways that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. And for countless other purposes, emails serve as reminders, confirmations, and notifications. They help us stay organized, track our schedules, and even manage our finances. From receiving receipts for online purchases to getting updates on our favorite newsletters, emails have become an integral part of our daily routines. But have you ever considered that your email habits might be contributing to a growing environmental problem? It's a thought that rarely crosses our minds. But the reality is that our digital activities have a hidden cost. Every email we send, every attachment we download, and every video we stream requires energy. This energy consumption, though invisible to us, has a tangible impact on our planet. It might seem surprising, but even something as seemingly insignificant as an email signature can have a measurable impact on our planet. Every email we send, every file we download, every video we stream, all of these actions require energy. This energy is generated by power plants, many of which rely on fossil fuels. The burning of these fuels releases greenhouse gases, primarily carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere. Every video we stream, every online activity we engage in, contributes to this energy demand. The data centers that store and process our emails, the servers that host our videos, and the networks that transmit our messages all consume vast amounts of electricity. This electricity, in turn, often comes from sources that emit carbon dioxide and other pollutants. All of these actions require energy. The data centers that store our emails and the servers that host our online activities are constantly running, consuming electricity around the clock. This energy consumption translates into greenhouse gas emissions, primarily carbon dioxide, which contribute to climate change. The more we rely on digital communication, the greater the demand for energy, and the more significant our environmental footprint becomes. This energy consumption translates into greenhouse gas emissions, primarily carbon dioxide, which contribute to climate change. The impact of these emissions is far-reaching, affecting air quality, weather patterns, and even the health of ecosystems. As the volume of digital communication continues to grow, so does the environmental burden associated with it. While a single email might seem inconsequential, the cumulative effect of billions of emails sent globally every day is significant. Each email, no matter how small, adds to the overall energy demand. When we consider the sheer volume of emails exchanged daily, the environmental impact becomes clear. It's a reminder that even our smallest actions can have a larger-than-expected effect on the planet. When we consider the billions of emails sent globally every day, the cumulative effect becomes significant. The energy required to send, receive, and store these emails adds up, contributing to a substantial amount of greenhouse gas emissions. It's a hidden source of pollution that often goes unnoticed, but its impact is real and growing. The cumulative effect becomes significant. As we continue to embrace digital communication, it's important to be mindful of its environmental implications. By being aware of our email habits and making small changes, we can help reduce our digital carbon footprint. Simple actions like minimizing unnecessary emails, reducing the size of attachments, and being mindful of our online activities can make a difference. Together, we can work towards a more sustainable digital future. Dr. Joshua Pearce, a professor at Western University in Canada, has been studying the environmental impact of information and communications technology, or ICT, for many years. His work delves deep into how our everyday digital activities contribute to carbon emissions, often in ways we might not even consider. His research has revealed some startling insights into the carbon footprint of our digital lives. From the devices we use to the data we store in the cloud, every action has a hidden environmental cost. One of Dr. Pierce's studies focused specifically on the environmental impact of email signatures. Emails are a fundamental part of our daily communication, and we often overlook their environmental impact. The study found that adding just one line of text to an email signature can increase its carbon footprint by up to 3%. This might seem negligible at first glance, but when you consider the sheer volume of emails sent globally every day, the impact becomes substantial. This might seem like a small amount, but when extrapolated to the scale of global email traffic, it adds up to a significant amount of greenhouse gas emissions. Imagine millions of people adding a line to their email signatures, and the cumulative effect it has on our planet. Beyond emails, Dr. Pierce's research also highlights the environmental cost of data storage. Server farms and data centers, which store our emails, photos, and videos, consume vast amounts of energy. These facilities require constant cooling to prevent overheating, which further increases their carbon footprint. While some data centers are transitioning to renewable energy sources like solar and wind, the majority still rely on fossil fuels. This reliance on non-renewable energy sources exacerbates the problem, contributing to higher levels of carbon emissions. Our digital habits, such as video streaming, online gaming, and social media usage, also play a significant role. High-definition video streaming, for instance, requires substantial bandwidth and energy, leading to higher emissions. The proliferation of multiple devices per person further compounds the issue. Each device, from smartphones to laptops, has its own carbon footprint, from manufacturing to usage and eventual disposal. Proper disposal and recycling of electronic waste are crucial in mitigating the environmental impact. However, e-waste management remains a challenge, with many devices ending up in landfills, releasing harmful substances into the environment. To reduce our digital carbon footprint, we can adopt eco-friendly tech practices. Simple steps like reducing screen time, opting for energy-efficient devices, and being mindful of our online activities can make a difference. Community initiatives and green tech innovations are also paving the way for a more sustainable digital future. By supporting these efforts and making conscious choices, we can collectively reduce the carbon cost of our digital footprint. Dr. Pierce continues to educate and inspire others about the importance of understanding and mitigating the environmental impact of ICT. His work serves as a reminder that even small changes in our digital habits can lead to significant positive outcomes for the environment. To understand why email signatures have an environmental impact, we need to delve deeper into the unseen world of digital communication. Every time you type out an email, attach a file, or even add a signature, you're initiating a series of events that ripple through a vast and intricate network. This network is supported by a massive infrastructure that makes email communication possible. It's not just about the internet connection you have at home or at work. It's about the global web of data centers and servers that work tirelessly to ensure your message gets delivered. When you send an email, it doesn't just magically appear in the recipient's inbox. Instead, it embarks on a journey through a labyrinth of servers and data centers, each playing a crucial role in storing, processing, and transmitting your data. These servers are essentially powerful computers that store and transmit data. They are the backbone of our digital world, ensuring that every piece of information, no matter how small, reaches its destination. However, these servers require a tremendous amount of energy to operate. They need to be constantly powered and cooled to function efficiently, and this energy consumption is far from negligible. Much of this energy still comes from fossil fuels, which are notorious for their environmental impact. The burning of coal, oil, and natural gas releases significant amounts of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. As the volume of data we transmit over the internet continues to grow, so too does the energy demand of data centers. Every email, every video stream, every social media post adds to the load these centers must handle. This increasing demand means that data centers are constantly expanding, both in size and number. New facilities are being built, and existing ones are being upgraded to handle the ever-growing influx of data. Unfortunately, this expansion leads to increased greenhouse gas emissions. The more energy these centers consume, the more fossil fuels are burned, and the more pollutants are released into the atmosphere. This creates a vicious cycle where our digital habits contribute to environmental degradation. But there is hope. Many tech companies are now investing in renewable energy sources to power their data centers. Wind, solar, and hydroelectric power are becoming more prevalent, offering a cleaner alternative to fossil fuels. Additionally, advancements in energy-efficient technologies are helping to reduce the overall energy consumption of data centers. Innovations in cooling systems, server design, and energy management are making it possible to do more with less. As individuals, we can also play a part in reducing the environmental impact of our digital activities. Simple actions like minimizing the size of email attachments, reducing the frequency of unnecessary emails, and being mindful of our online habits can collectively make a difference. By raising awareness and making conscious choices, we can help mitigate the environmental impact of our digital world. It's a collective effort that requires participation from individuals, businesses, and governments alike. The future of the internet doesn't have to be power-hungry. With continued innovation and a commitment to sustainability, we can build a digital infrastructure that supports our needs without compromising the health of our planet. The environmental impact of email signatures is just one example of a much larger issue: the growing environmental footprint of our digital habits. As we become increasingly reliant on technology, it's essential to be mindful of the energy consumption and greenhouse gas emissions associated with our digital activities. From streaming videos to online gaming to social media scrolling, our digital lives are powered by a vast and energy-intensive infrastructure. As we demand faster internet speeds, higher resolution videos, and more data-intensive applications, the environmental impact of our digital consumption